Morning. Nice
orders, last orders.
Last orders, that's right.
Feeding livestock is Ernest Clothier's bread and butter. He's been providing the agricultural community with everything they need for more than half a century. Ernest is now hanging up his coat, but he still remembers when he started at the business 54 years ago.
I can remember I came with the suit on, and Mr. Moore said, "You'll make that dirty, my boy, before the day's out. You'll get hessian on your shoulders from carrying hessian bags." And I think I did wear it for a couple of days, and then I wore something a bit rougher.
And while the world around him has changed, the store has stood encapsulated in a time gone by, with barely anything being changed since it originally opened. Taking over the shop was a family affair for Ernest and his wife Mary, who ran it together before she sadly passed away 7 years ago. And the morning commute used to look very different.
Travelled up from Castle Carey for 3 years before we finally got married. When the weather got bad in the winter, sometimes it was snowy, I used to walk to Castle Carey station early in the morning to get a train to Frome, and the porter would give me the matches to light the gas lights on the station. And then I would get off the train, probably after 9 o'clock, and run to the shop where there'd be people waiting in the snow.
This service with a smile and a chat has certainly kept the community with Ernest throughout the years.
They've been wonderful. Yeah, the old ones have passed away, but we often get people that come in to say, my dad and my granddad, my great-granddad have been customers, you know, with Moore's forever.
One of those loyal customers is Roger. As a young boy, his dad used to send him on the bus to get food for his hens.
100 years.
Yeah.
It was somewhere else in town, wasn't it?
Down in Palmer Street.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, been going for a long time.
And what will Frome be like without stores like
Well, I don't know what they're going to do you?
Well,
Because as you look round, you can get all your stuff here, can't you? For agricultural. And all the small horsey people come here and just get a bale of hay when they wanted it. And not had to buy a big bale or nothing, so it's going to be missed, isn't it?
So, Ernest, you've taken down the signs and memorabilia and sent them to auction. How's that going?
Yes, they came over from Chippenham, and I wasn't allowed to touch them.
These signs, you were saying some of them were going for hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, they are quite expensive to buy, and these are original, probably 70 or 80 years old, and obviously been in the dry, so they'll be in good condition.
I remember some of them.
Ernest's daughters say the shop has been their second home.
It is sad, but like Dad says, the bags are getting a bit heavier now and he deserves a rest now. So, yeah, I think he's ready.
I think, although Dad thinks he's getting a rest with 4 grandchildren, I think he's going to be more active than he realises.
This shop has stood as a familiar sight, greeting its visitors for more than a century. And without it, customers say, the town just won't be the same.
They don't like it one little bit. Even then, they only come in every 2 years and moan, as they would, wouldn't they?